Hi everybody. Welcome to another class on verbling. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be talking about how to express quantities, okay? And when you talk about expressing quantities, you also need to get into where you talk about countable and uncountable or non-count nouns. We'll get into that as we continue through the lesson. Also, we'll look at common mistakes in English when it comes to using a lot, lots of, and a lot. Because that's one of the main things, you know, when you're talking about quantities and you're not putting a precise number on it, okay? All right, so let's see here. So hopefully we have some people coming in, and we do. Hello, Samar, how are you? Hi, Samar.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, good to see you. Okay, so yeah, every time, you know, I'm looking up the book here, trying to. There's the Alchemist. I'm trying to remember in there. Yeah, Samar in there. Yeah, there's somebody in the book, The Alchemist, named Summer or Samar, and I always like that name. It's a very good book. But anyway. Let me continue on. So Alfonso, well, Alfonso left already. Hello, Vladimir.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. How are you, Vladimir?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Hey, Vladimir, can you change your picture? Okay, I think it's good. It's just for some students that's visually distracting. Okay, but no problem. No problem. Okay, so good. Let's see who else. Vladimir, where are you from?
I am from Russia.
Okay. And do I pronounce Vladimir right? Is that a silent I? How do I pronounce your name, just so I know?
Yes, you're right. Vladimir, yes.
Vladimir. Okay.
Yes.
So that the I, the first I, is a little silent, not really silent, but you just don't express it as loud, right? So Vladimir.
Vladimir,
I'm saying,
yes.
Yeah, okay, good. Okay. And have you been taking a lot of classes on verbally?
Sorry?
It's okay. Have you taken many classes on verbally?
Oh, no, only a few.
Only a few. Okay, good. How do you find it so far? Do you like it? Is it helping you?
Oh, it's good, very good. It's okay.
Okay, good. Well, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the class today. Hello, Alfonso. Yep. And Alfonso, you might be muted right now. Okay, let me help you out. Let me show you something. It's okay. There's a red microphone up on the top right. You see the red microphone on the Google Hangout? You have like the microphone, the camera, the gears. Yeah, click that red microphone. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, good. And don't worry. Yeah. And Samar can tell you that I probably do that about 50 times a day where I point that microphone out. So everybody's like, why am I muted, you know? So, but good.
Okay.
Alfonso, where are you from?
I am from Spain.
Okay, good. Fantastic. Good to have you in class.
It's my first class.
Oh, Primera Studio. Yeah. Okay, good. So good. Well, welcome to class. You're welcome. You really love verbling. The nice thing about verbling is all of these classes are recorded. Okay? So the good thing about that is you can go back and you can listen to yourself. You can review the lesson. You can also look at other lessons that have been recorded before. Okay? So that you can pick up on some of your skills. You're welcome. And then, of course, you know, being in a live class is great because then when you speak, the more you speak English, the better off, the better you become. Okay? The more you practice it, right? Okay? So you'll like it. And attend a lot of classes. You'll become an addict. I swear some people become addicted Good, you know. So there's and by the way, you're very fortunate. Not always do you get into the hangout, okay? Because there's only a limited number of students. There's 10 people total that can be in a hangout, and 9 of those are students, and 1 of them is this teacher, okay? So you're lucky. So make sure you're coming to class on time, okay? You know, and also too, one other thing, and I know I'm beating this to death, but grammar classes. Not everybody likes to take grammar classes. Everybody loves the speaking and everything else. Not everybody enjoys learning grammar, so that's okay. You know. So there's one more viewer, whoever the other viewer is. If you want to come in the hangout, feel free. Okay. All right. So feel free to join. Okay. So let's let's wait just a few more minutes. Okay. Okay. Hisham's coming in. Good. Good. So Alfonso, by the way, are you studying English at school as well? Are you learning English through another facility? Why is it that you're using Verbling?
Yeah, I'm studying English at an official school here in Spain. I go there. I attend to classes twice a week, on Mondays and on Wednesdays, 2 hours each day. And I logged in yesterday.
Okay.
Here
okay.
in
Good.
Berlin.
Okay. Good. Good.
I'm very
Good.
happy to-
Yep,
Okay.
good. And I'll tell you another thing too. When you're learning English, one of the things is try to always be thinking English. You know, like train your mind when you wake up in the morning. Like if you learned a lesson the day before, try to review it at night before you go to bed. And then when you get up in the morning, maybe just have a few notes about that lesson. So you start thinking of those words, like as you get up and you know you're eating your breakfast. Associate those words with different things around you. And that'll improve your English as well. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So good. Good. Hey Hisham, welcome back, Hisham. It's like
Thanks,
a long
Bret.
lost brother. So good. Good. You know, we could be brothers. Do we kind of look the same? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. My hairline's kind of receding these days, though. Unfortunately, you know. I think I need to start pushing my hair forward like this, you know, just so I don't feel as old. But nah, it's okay. I don't mind getting older. You know, I don't mind gaining a few more years. The weight kills me, but the years don't. But anyway, okay. Hey, let's get class started. I don't know if everybody's shy. That's the 3 viewers out there. If they're scared, I'll call on them when it comes to grammar. But let's get it started because I can't wait to go over this. Okay. So what we're going to do again is we're going to talk about quantities. Okay. And in talking about quantities, I kind of introduced this at the beginning of class, but I don't know how many of you were listening, okay? So we're going to talk about expressing quantities and the different words that we can use for quantities. As we go through this, we'll also talk about countable and uncountable nouns, okay? All right? And bear in mind, yeah, if you took one of my classes, maybe a day ago or something like that, we did go over countable nouns, but this fits in really well once it comes to expressing quantity. And yes, I also went over this with lots of, and a lot of. So pardon me if we're going over some stuff that some of you might have taken a class with me before. But when you express quantity, we have to be able to bring that in. Okay, we have to be able to talk about this. Okay, and I gave you the links already. But let's also include this as well, okay? And I'm going to start left to right as far as reading, okay? So Alfonso, let me see. I think this is the largest I can make it. Yeah, I can't make it any bigger. Alfonso, can you do me a favor? Can you start to read here, starting here, okay? And
okay.
yeah, just continue until just continue all the way down to here. So just this section here, okay? All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There are many expressions used to express large amounts in English. In general, much and many are the standard quantifiers used to express large quantities. Much is used with uncountable nouns. There is much interest in learning English around the world. And you can see it very well. How much money do you have? There isn't much better left in the refrigerator. Many is used with countable nouns. There are many people who use the computer every day. How many students live close to the school? There aren't many books on that shelf.
Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, so much with uncountable nouns, right? And uncountable nouns, we can look in here again, okay? All right. So uncountable nouns. So with the uncountable nouns, wow, this is kind of repeating itself. Yeah. So with uncountable nouns, one second here. Let me grab another one. Yeah, this one's better. This is the one I meant to grab. I'll change the other sheet. So yeah, with countable and uncountable nouns, all right, the difference in these is, like, for instance, non-count or uncountable nouns are things that are abstract materials, different things like that. They're not tangible, okay? All right. Also, there are things that are tangible, like rice, water, things like that, which are also uncountable or non-count nouns. You have to use containers for those, okay? Let's do a short review in here so that we can understand that before going back to the other lesson, all right? Or let me ask you something. Alfonso, Hisham, Samar, Vladimir, pardon me, Vladimir, do you all know countable and uncountable nouns really well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vlad, it's for me, yeah?
So.
Yeah,
Yes,
also, do you know uncountable and countable nouns really well? Vladimir?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, of course, I know them. Countable and uncountable, yeah, of course.
Okay, okay. All right, well, I'm just checking the level. How about you, Alfonso? Do you want to do a review of countable and uncountable?
I think I know them too.
Okay. And what was that, Vladimir?
Was that you mean countable and uncountable? To compare them.
What I'm saying is, let's just do a real quick review. Okay, let's just do a real quick review. We won't go into detail. Okay.
Okay. When we say about some stuff, we use uncountable. For example, water, milk, and so on. If we can count some things, in the contrary, we use countable.
Yeah, those are countable nouns, and they can become plural.
Nouns. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just read through this just real quick, so we just make sure. So, Vladimir, can you start to read this with what are countable nouns? We won't go through the whole section, but go ahead, please.
Yes. Okay. What are countable nouns? Countable nouns are individual objects, people, places, etc., which can be counted. Nouns are considered content words, meaning they provide the people, things, ideas, etc., about which we speak. Nouns are one of the 8 parts of speech: books, Italians, pictures, stations, men, etc. A countable noun can be both singular, a friend, a house, etc., or plural, a few apples, lots of trees, etc. Use the singular form of the verb with a singular countable noun. There is a book on the table. That student is excellent. Use the plural form of the verb with a countable noun in the plural. There are some students in the classroom. Those houses are very big, aren't they? What are countable nouns? Uncountable nouns are materials, concepts, information, etc., which are not individual objects and cannot be counted. Sorry. Information, water, understanding, wood, cheese. Uncountable nouns are always singular. Use the singular form of the verb with uncountable nouns. Next, yeah.
Yep, go ahead. Just with here, just these.
There is some water in that pitcher. That is the equipment we use for the project.
Okay, good, good, good. So let's stop right there, okay? Okay, and I see Dizung. Dizung. Okay, it is on. So, Alfonso, can you give me an example sentence using a uncountable noun?
Yes.
No?
There is some sugar left.
There's some what?
Sugar.
There's some sugar? Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sugar left. Yeah.
Yep, yep. There's some sugar left. Is that what you're saying? Yep. So you still have some sugar? Okay. And how about you, Hisham? Give me one sentence here. That's uncountable. Yeah, so go ahead.
Okay. A sentence or a word? Sorry.
Sentence, please.
Okay. When I woke up, I got my I got some tea.
When you got up, you got some tea to drink, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Samar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I try to catch a great.
Go ahead. It's okay. So think of an uncountable noun like water, rice, different things like that, and then use it in a sentence. Tea,
Okay.
coffee.
I always no, it's I will say I always drink a lot of, but we need to say much about with water. Yeah.
Well, no, you can say no. It's okay. You can say I drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Or I drink lots of glasses of water. Okay? Okay, and we'll see how you use that later on. So good, good. Vladimir, can you use a sentence?
Yes. Someone drink a lot of alcohol, for instance.
So you want to maybe say someone drank.
Drank.
So if you're talking, yep,
Drinks.
Okay, well you can say he. You can say he drinks a lot of alcohol.
A lot of alcohol, yeah. Or maybe there is some water in the glass.
Yep. And I was just trying to see what tense. I was making sure that you were using drink in the proper tense. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were saying the past tense, like he drank a lot of alcohol, but you're saying, that person drinks a lot of alcohol. So that's just saying.
I used the present tense. I used.
Yeah, and you're also using the present progressive because he continues to drink, so he drinks. Yep. So I drink water is present. He drinks a lot of alcohol. That's a continuous because he continues to drink. Not that he's drinking constantly today, but in general he continues to drink. Okay? And all good, Vladimir. Just here to help out, okay? So Dizung Duong Man, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Hello? So Dizung, does your microphone work? Okay, hey Dizung, we can see a little bit coming from you because the green line. Don't be afraid to talk, just say hello. Dizung, we could hear you when you turned on your microphone, okay, but not now. It's coming on. So Dizung, remember, if you're in the Hangout, okay, all right, come in here with a microphone that's ready to work or ready to, come in here and make sure that you have a microphone that is working and that you're able to participate. If not, just stay outside of the Hangout so that way the teacher doesn't spend time calling on you and taking away from the class. And I think there's some problems with your microphone, okay? But don't worry. I'm here to help you, okay? So let me give you a link. If you're having issues, you want to check there. And yeah, there's a lot of just weird sound coming from you right now, okay? So for now, just please stay muted, and I would actually leave the Hangout and try to find out what's going on, okay? All right? Hello, Ashan. Hi, Ashan. Okay.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Sean, we can hear you loud and clear. Welcome to class. How are you?
Oh, thank you so much. I'm very fine.
Oh, good. You're welcome so much. So, yeah,
How are you?
I'm doing very well, thanks. So we're going to continue with class. What we're talking about right now is we're talking about how to express quantities. So in doing so, we're just doing a quick review with countable and uncountable nouns, okay?
Okay.
All right, okay. And then this just talks here about adjectives. I want to skip through some of this. You all can also see a long list of common, easy to confuse uncountable nouns, all right? So now let's get into this section here. It's okay, Ashan, you can mute yourself when you're not speaking, okay? Just click the mute. And then when you're ready to talk, just go ahead and click the unmute, okay? So good. Let's see. Hisham, can you read this section for me here?
Okay.
Okay.
Obviously,
Obviously, it's okay.
obviously, right?
Yep, perfect.
Uncountable nouns, especially different types of food, have forms that express similar concepts. These measurements or containers are are countable: water, a glass of water; equipment, a piece of equipment; cheese, a slice of cheese.
Okay, good. So here's where you get into different measurements and or container words, right? So a glass, right? 6 ounces of water, a piece of equipment, the equipment used for the project, okay? A slice of cheese, 4 ounces of cheese, okay? So different things like that you would use. And then here's just some common container words. Also, let's read this section here. Okay, so this will just help you out again. You can all go back and review this. We're not doing an in-depth review. Go ahead and read this section for me, Hisham.
Okay. Here are some common uncountable foods type with their containers. Quantity expressions: liquid, water, beer, wine, etc. A glass, a bottle, a jug of water, etc. Cheese, a slice, a chunk, a piece of cheese; meat, a piece, a slice, a pound of meat; butter, a bar of butter; ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, a bottle of a type of ketchup, etc.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, so let's continue back in here. So now we know that much is used with uncountable nouns. Many is used with countable nouns. So make sure you remember that that rule. Okay. So good. So Samar, how's your microphone working out?
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. Okay. Good. Coming in loud and clear. Can you read this section here, please?
Okay. The following expressions are often used in place of much and many, especially in a positive sentence. A lot of, lots of, plenty of, a great deal of, a large number of, the measure of, the measure of. This
Go ahead.
this what?
It's okay. These expressions. Go ahead.
These expansions. Yeah, I pronounce it good or what?
Yeah. No, you're speaking well, but unfortunately, I'm sorry. There are times where, even though this is ESL about a very famous site, the expressions are combined. Yeah. So these expressions, get rid of the can. Okay. These expressions are combined. That's a grammatical error. And yeah, I know we're teaching English, and sometimes the people that write this, they do make a few errors, okay? We're only human. I didn't write it, though. But anyway, just continue on. So it should be the expressions are combined, okay? Go ahead and continue.
Are combined with of in the sentence of most, many, or much. A lot of people enjoy listening to jazz. A great deal of time is spent understanding these issues.
Issues.
Issues. Okay. Not that much, most and many does not take off.
Mhm.
Does not take off. Okay. Most people enjoy listening to some type of music. Not most of people. Much time is understanding math. Not much of time is spent.
Okay, good, 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 good. And it's just telling you to make sure that you don't take on the of. And again, much is used with uncountable. Many is used with countable. Okay? So most people here, right? Okay? So and here's most and much, okay? All right, so in here also too, most people, much time. All right, so you see how that's used. All right, so here we get into formal, informal. Okay, so now, any questions yet? Anybody have any questions on this material here? Nope, everybody good?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
A lot of and a lot of.
A lot of and lots of. Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
You were just so very good. So hey, were you in my class where we went through this? Or no, I guess you weren't. So good, good. You led into a good segue into the next one that I had for us is when we start to talk about a lot, lots of, and a lot of, because this can be confusing. All right. However.
I was in your last class, but I didn't understand it well, so I came here for it.
Okay, well, good, good, good. Yep, and it is a little difficult to grasp at first. Okay, and sometimes you have to review it a couple of times. So let's make sure we go through this. Okay, so Vladimir.
Yes.
Okay, so Vladimir, can you start to read this when it comes to a lot, lots of, a lot of?
Oh, okay. A lot, lots of, a lot of. These three expressions are used in informal English. They can mean either a great quantity or quantity of, or a large number of, and can be rather confusing at times. Here are the general rules for their use. A lot of, lots of. These two expressions both mean a great deal of or several. They are used before a count or non-count noun. These two expressions tend to be used in informal English. Examples. We need a lot of people for this game. She likes lots of jam on her toast.
Okay,
A
good.
lot.
Good, good, good. So let's stop right here. So here's the main thing to remember, okay? All right? When you use a lot of, lots of, what you're doing is you're discussing quantities for a noun that can be either countable or uncountable. All right? So keep that rule in your mind. You have a noun that's following this. All right? And what you're doing is you're saying that you have a great deal of or several, right? So I have lots of butter in the refrigerator, okay? I have a lot of rice to eat, okay? So that's how those fit in. So there's a noun to talk about great deal or several. Okay, so now a lot. Let's understand a lot. Go ahead, Vladimir.
A lot. Use a lot at the end of a sentence as an adverb. A lot is not followed by a noun. The meaning is the same as a great deal. Examples. I enjoy swimming a lot. Mary seems to travel a lot. Do
Okay,
you
so
understand?
good. Okay, good. So again, with this one here, it's not followed by a noun. What this is talking about is a description of a verb, saying that I swim a lot, okay, travel a lot. In the case of your friend Vladimir, my friend drinks a lot. Okay, the activity of drinking a lot, right? You know, so does that help out, Hisham?
Yeah,
And
sorry, the mic was muted.
no problem. I tend to mute people's mics just to reduce some of the
I always
noise.
mute, I always mute my mic when I'm not speaking.
Yep, yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
very
yeah,
well.
I'm trying to. Yeah, so yeah, Alfonso, there's a little bit of white noise coming from you, so I just muted you. It's okay. So just when you're
Yeah.
ready to talk, okay, no problem. It's no problem. Hisham, so does this help out a little bit more, or does it
Yeah,
help out fully? Yep.
I understand that
So,
very well.
yep. So all you have to do is just think about, hey, was there a verb in front of me? All right. So if there's a
Okay.
verb in front of me and I'm talking about something that I do a lot, okay, or do repetitively, then that's when I'm using that as an adverb. I'm running a lot these days. I'm walking a lot. I'm fishing a lot. I'm helping a lot. I'm reading a lot. Now, if I want to talk about a large quantity, okay, a noun. Now, when I need to talk about that, I eat a lot of food, okay, all right. I like lots of happiness in my life, okay. All right, I
Okay.
like a lot of happiness in my life. Those are different things, and I'm using countable and uncountable nouns. You can't count happiness. You always can't count on happiness either, so you wish you could. So good. And Samara, you're all good? Everything fine?
Yeah, fine. It's clear for me. Yeah.
Okay, good. Alfonso, Claro, everything clear?
Yes, fine.
Okay, good. All right. Fantastic. So, yeah, we have enough time. Let's take a quick quiz. Let's get rid of reading. Let's get into some quizzes. Okay. Okay. So everybody, just feel free to join in. Okay. All right. So I'm going to try to squeeze this a little bit so I can see somebody's typing. Okay. All right. So just feel free to unmute your microphones and let's just do these examples together. Okay. So everybody unmute, no problem. So she has blank friends in Alabama.
A lot of friends in Alabama. She has a lot of friends in Alabama.
A lot of friends in Alabama. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. He's been late to class.
A lot.
A lot. Yep, because that's his action in there. Okay. All right. And then
Now, Bret,
Yep.
the first one, why we brought a lot in this,
Yeah.
the
I
one
want to
in the
make.
middle of it.
Yeah. No. I know. This. Hey, listen. Yeah. So this one here. So the first one we have in here. So it should be lots of, right? Lots of
Yeah.
friends in Alabama. Okay. All right. Because you're dealing with that.
Why a lots of, not a lots of? Sorry, why a lot of, not a lot of?
And here, so if we go back here, so you have lots of, so you have friends, right? So you have lots of friends. She has.
No, I mean the A.
Oh, this one here in number 2.
Number one.
Number 1. So let's
Why
look
not?
back here.
I mean, why not? The
Oh, you
third,
don't. Yeah,
choice?
you don't have a lots of because you don't need that article here. Okay, you don't need a. And actually, let me go back here. I just taught this darn class, and I forgot what the rule is here real quick on here. So we need a lot of people for this. She likes lots of jam. She likes. So she has. Yeah, I'm sorry. So she has. So a lot, because that's how it takes on that. Okay? Okay. All right. Okay, Tom has recently bought what wine for his collection? Tom has recently bought a lot of, or a lots of?
A lot of.
A lot of, yep. Okay. Have you ever wondered why he has?
Lots of friends. Lots of friends.
Lots of friends, or a lot of friends?
Lots of friends.
Lots of. Okay. All right. My friends have.
A lot of experience.
A lot of experience. Okay. She purchased.
Lots
A
of.
lots of. Okay. They like New York.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot. Okay. I'd like to have.
Lots.
Lots of choices or a lot of.
Lot. Okay.
Okay.
The choice is countable.
What sound is that? Okay, I think that's Natalia. So yeah, so a lot of choices, right? Okay. She can't decide whether she'd like lots of time off work, a lot of time off work, or lots.
Lots of time of work.
Right? They purchased their groceries on sale.
A lot.
A lot? Okay, let's see if we hosed one up. Yeah, we missed one. Ay, ay, ay. Even for native.
The first one.
Yeah,
first
I think the first one too. Yeah, I think that was the first one here where we didn't apply the rule for some reason. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, so this one should be lots of to follow friends. Okay. So even even for us native speakers, we have some issues in here. So, oy, oy, oy. Tough rules. Hello, Natalia. Hello, Natalia.
She's talking in her mobile, I think.
Okay. Oh, hey. So yeah, like in our speaking class, Isham, when Servet was asking how you know you're losing your audience. So hey, Natalia, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Can you listen?
Good.
Yeah.
Can I hear? You want to say can you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, good. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil, but now I'm living in Russia.
Okay, good, fantastic. From Brazil to Russia. So you must be freezing. Must be so cold for you there, huh?
Yeah, now it's really cold.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully you'll warm up. All right. So good. Welcome to class. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Natalia, can you do the reading for us here? Because now we're on to this year with formal and informal, with lots of, plenty of. Okay. Go ahead, Natalia.
Read everything here?
Yeah. Start here with formal and informal.
Formal, informal. A lot of, lots of, plenty of are generally used in informal situations. There will be a lot of food at the party. There is plenty of time to finish your homework. A large amount of, a great deal of, a large number of, a majority of are used in more formal situations, such as writing business English and presentations. There is a great deal.
Oh, I think we lost her. Okay.
There are a large number in individuals who prefer to do banking online.
Okay, so good. All it's talking about here is just like we were looking at a lot of, lots of, that's informal. Okay? All right? Okay. And then this is more like when you get to business English, different situations where it needs to be formal, academic papers, things like that. You want to use great deal of, large number of, and so forth, okay? And a majority of, what that means is anytime it's over 50%. So you know how you have 100% of something, anytime it's over 50%, then you have a majority, okay? So majority is more than half. All right? Okay. Okay, and we already talked here about countable and uncountable. Okay. So yeah, so here's a lots of, plenty of again. Okay. Natalia, make sure when you're not speaking that you mute yourself, just because there's a little bit of noise that's coming from the background. Okay. All right. Okay. So good. Good. Okay. Then lots, expressing quantity. Okay. All right. So let's continue with this then. So okay. So let's start making up some sentences. Let's do a review here, and yeah, resource lessons, quizzes. Okay. So let's go back up to the top here. Okay. So. All right. Do I still have everybody? Okay. Yeah. So, okay, good. It was just so silent, so quiet. I didn't know what to do. So, all right. So let's continue on here. So let's just go back. Let's start making up some example sentences, and as we continue on, let's also ask questions and so forth. So, Alfonso, make up one sentence with much, and then one sentence with many. Okay.
Okay. I hadn't have much time.
Mm-hmm. I haven't had much time. Yep.
And okay. I have too many problems. I have many problems.
I have too many problems.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So good. And Hisham.
Okay. I lost a lot of time, too much than I ever expected.
I lost a lot of time, too much than ever expected. Okay. Okay. So expected on there.
Big sentence.
Okay. Yep. And then go ahead. Continue.
Okay. I have a lot. I have many speakers.
I have many speakers. Mm-hmm. Yep, like in your surround system. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Natalia, much and many. Yeah, and you're muted right now, Natalia. Oh, and I think you're frozen too. So, Natalia, can you give an example sentence using much, which is used with an uncountable, and many with the countable noun?
There are so many snow that I want.
I'm sorry, say that again.
There are so many snow that I want.
So you're talking about snow?
Snow.
Yeah. So you can say, there is much snow outside.
There is so much snow outside that I want.
Do you want the snow, or do you want to play in? So, like, there is so much snow outside that I want to play in, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, it's okay. All right. Okay.
So much.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And how about many? Go ahead with many.
I have a lot. I have many work to do.
So you would still use much. It's okay, Natalia. You're here to learn, okay? So it's all good, okay? So you can't count work, right? You can't say I have one work, I have two work. You can count jobs, right? Like I have one job or two jobs, right? So when you talk about work, you need like some sort of container word. Like I have 4 days of work to do, 5 days of work to do. So when you use work, since that's an uncountable, you would say much. I have much work to do. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So you could say I have many hours of work to do.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason you can say I have many hours of work to do, because you're then talking about the hours, which is a container word for work. Okay?
And I have many things to
I have many things, right? So, yep, I have many things to do because I can have one thing, two things, three things. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So good. Good. Good.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Samar, go ahead, Samar.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have much time to travel. Okay.
Did you just say you're a time traveler? I'm just
What?
kidding. No, I was just kidding. I was saying, the way I didn't know if you're a time traveler. I don't have much time to travel. No, you said it properly. Okay, I just didn't know. Anyway,
Okay.
a time traveler, somebody travels back and forth. Anyway, really dumb, very dry sense of humor on my part. Go ahead, Samar. The next one, please.
I have many reasons to learn English.
I have many reasons to learn English. Yep. Very good. Very good. Okay, Vladimir.
Yes.
One with much, one with many.
Oh, for example, my car has failed and I can see a lot of gasoline under it.
So in that, no, it's okay. So my car is broken.
Has
And
broken.
and I can see much gasoline on the ground, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. And the next one with many.
Many. If I see through the window, I could see I could see many people over there.
Yeah, and with that, you can say I can see many people. Okay?
I could see. I could see.
No,
I should
it's
say.
okay. I can see, yeah, because you don't want to use could in that situation, right? So looking out the window, I can see many people, right?
Thank
Okay.
you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Now you would use could like if I had a window in my room, I could look out the window and see many people, right? Okay. But there's no reason. You have a window, you're looking out it, so you don't need to say could in that situation. But good. Okay. Well, good. People are learning, so that's the main thing in here. Okay. Yeah, we don't need. Yeah, we already know that. So let's make sure that we're using formal and informal. So let's use a formal sentence. Alfonso, if you were writing a paper, right, if an English essay, or if you were at a business event, go ahead and use a formal way of expressing, a large quantity of something. Okay. All right. You can see in here. Here's the different things you use. Okay.
Okay. We have a great deal of money.
Okay, good. Can you share some?
Yeah, please.
You should have never told us that. I'm flying over tomorrow. I'll send you a bill. Okay? All right, good. And also, too, go ahead and expand your sentences a little bit, Alphonse. It's all right. It's just not that you're not using proper English, but try to give examples like, we have a great deal of money to spend on the account. Okay? And it's all right. You didn't say anything that's improper, but it's almost like towards fragmented sentences where you don't have a full sentence. And it's good. And we always have time. And if you make sentences that are longer and for some reason there's an error, don't worry, okay? We'll help you out. All right? Okay, Hisham.
Okay. We have a large amount of $1 million bags.
Okay, so you want to say that you have a large amount of bags
Money
full of
bags.
millions of dollars? Yeah. So you can just say we have a large amount of bags of money laying around. Okay, ready to spend. All right. I hope you're not laundering money. Okay. So Natalia, go ahead, Natalia. It's okay. I think you just muted yourself.
And now?
And
okay.
Now I can hear you perfectly.
Okay. There are a large number of students in the university.
There are a large number of students in the university. Yep, yep. Okay.
Yeah.
And Samar, I'm gonna make you use a majority of. Okay. I know you're probably thinking of a sentence, but I'm gonna put you on the spot. Okay. So can you use a majority of? Yeah, Natalia, it's okay. We'll mute you for now. And Summer, remember, or Samar, I'm sorry. Gosh, I'm so terrible today. So Samar, a majority of, that's when it's greater than 50% of something, so that's a majority. So a majority of the people prefer chocolate ice cream over vanilla ice cream, all right? A majority of the students decided that they didn't want to go to class today, so class was less than 50% full, okay? Can you give me an example as well? And don't be shy. I know I'm giving you a harder one, but you can do it.
I have a majority of drawing.
I have a majority of drawings. So if you're saying, yeah, you wouldn't want to use that. You would just say I have a large number of drawings. All right. So what would happen is, and it's okay. All right. We'll figure it out. What you use majority for? Let me see. You know, a picture's worth 1,000 words, right? I'm trying to see which one I would pull up. Okay, let me see something here. Okay, so do you see this here? Okay, so this is, you couldn't use a majority of because there's 50% here, 50% here, 50% good, 50% bad. So you couldn't say, you know, 50% of us are good, or pardon me, a majority of us are good, a majority of us are bad. You can't say that, okay? And what I'm trying to get at here is you need to think of, when you talk about majority, you need to think about in quantities, okay? All right? Okay. So now in here, this one is only 50%, but what happens is you have these two that are split, right? So because this is only 40%, this is only 10, this is where the majority of them, okay, the majority of them like television as opposed to the others that like newspapers and yelling, okay?
I got it.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. So go ahead, use that as an example, please.
Okay, a majority of people read the newspaper.
Really? Still? No, I'm just kidding. But the internet's killing the newspaper, which is good because the newspapers kill the trees. So one thing kills another. So Vladimir, okay?
Yes.
Go ahead. Yeah, give an example with another one with a majority of, okay?
Yes, a majority of my co-workers are discounted with their payment. With their payment.
Okay, so you're saying that they're late on their payment? Are you talking about their salary?
Salary, yes, salary. Yes.
Yeah, it's okay. Hey, Natalia. Okay, was this helpful, Natalia? Okay, I hope so. All right. See you, Natalia. Take care. Okay, so I think what you're talking about is like a pay reduction, right? So pay reduction, which is really, really tough. It's like, hey, boss, I was already working really hard, and you weren't paying me that much as it is. Now we reduced it. So, so a pay reduction is sometimes used in companies instead of laying off people. What they'll do is if the company's not performing well, they'll have a pay reduction. So I think what you're talking about is a majority of the employees in my company received a reduction in pay, or a pay reduction. Okay, is that what you're talking about, Vladimir?
Oh, sorry. I meant discontented with their salary.
Okay. No, yeah.
I pronounce it. Pronounced it not good.
Yeah. So, so majority of the people in my company are not content with the amount they are getting paid, or not content with their salaries. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yep. No, good.
Bret,
Good. Yep.
I have a question.
hmm
A large amount of, and a great deal of, and a larger number of. Is it for the two countable and uncountable?
So a great deal of rice, a large number of, so yeah, I'm just trying to figure a large number of, a great deal of rice, a large number of, yeah. So I don't see where the rule is in here. Just trying to think of if there is a rule that says with the countable and uncountable, because it only has lots of. Oh, here we go. Sorry. So there is. There you go. So there's your rule right here. So a large amount of, a great deal of are often used with uncountable, right?
Okay.
But that's funny. A large amount of water, a great deal of, a great deal of rice, so that works. So a large number, the majority of, are used with countable, such as people, students, things like that. Okay?
Okay.
So that's where that's used. Okay, good question. And I didn't know the rule was right there in front of me. So, all right. So let's see. Any other questions about this lesson?
No, everything is clear for me.
Okay, good. Okay. So
It's clear for me too.
clear for you too. Okay. So wow. Yeah, I'm sorry, folks. I expected more people in class, so I try to time these perfectly. But we have some extra time. We have a few more minutes left than usual. So do you want to use these in some conversations then? So why don't we have some conversation? So Alfonso, why don't you be in a work environment, and what you're going to do is you're going to tell the rest of the people that are in the work environment, Hisham, Samar, and Vladimir, you're going to tell them about the sales numbers, okay? So with the sales numbers, you would use things like we lost a large amount of revenue, okay? Okay, all right. We also gained a number of, okay, so we also gained a number of, let's see, which one do we want to use in here? Oops. So yeah, a large number of, a great deal of, okay. Great number of shop floor workers. Okay. Okay, and then just continue on with different things where you're using, specific. Pardon me. We're using formal words just to do a quick presentation. Doesn't have to be much. Just 2 or 3 sentences. And then if you guys have questions back, Hisham, Samar, or Vladimir, go ahead. And I know I'm putting you on the spot, a little improvising, but go ahead, Alfonso.
Sorry. Sorry, you wanted me to read or what?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I meant Alfonso. So Alfonso's going to talk to you guys, okay? He's just going to give you a quick impromptu business presentation, delivering some bad news or some good news, okay? Don't worry, Alfonso. You'll do well.
I'm sorry to tell you that we've lost a large amount of revenue, and also I have to tell you that we've gained a number of shop floor workers.
Okay. All right. What about that, Hisham? How would you react to something like that?
Oh, leave me alone. I'm very sad.
And how about you, Samar?
Maybe we can try to solve it with any idea or something like that.
Yep, solve it with some new ideas. Okay, good, good, good. And how about you, Vladimir? How would you react if you had to listen to that in a presentation?
Oh, that's good.
That's good. You lost a large amount of revenue, and now you have more workers to deal with. Anyway, so okay, so good. So actually, class is over now. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that that we filled up that last little bit of time. And sorry to put you on the spot, Alfonso, but you did great. Okay, so good. So Alfonso, I'm glad you're liking Verbling. Okay, I hope to see you in some more classes. Hisham, always good to see you. Samar, good to see you as well. Vladimir, nice to meet you as well, okay? So this class is over. There should be another class that's coming up now, okay?